adjusted, and everything went well. We had good participation at all of our events. The English Environmental Science Dyad hosted a chili dinner sometime during February, and that was to raise money for some of their different environmental projects. So I'm pretty sure they raised a good amount of money from that. I never heard the exact amount, but a couple weeks ago we had our National Honor Society induction, and that went well. We got to listen to Mr. Smith speak, and NHS is actually holding a blood drive today and tomorrow, so got some of the juniors involved very quickly right after being inducted. We had our dance marathon for Riley Hospital this past weekend, which we put several months of excuse me, several months of work into, and it paid off. We raised $17,358.96 for Riley Hospital, so that was almost $3,000 more than last year, and about $8,000 more than the first year, I think. So definitely a success. Upcoming, pretty much, we've got Mr. Yorktown hosted by the junior class going on tomorrow night at 6:30, and that's pretty much just like a mock Miss America type thing. We got some junior and senior guys competing for the title of Mr. Yorktown. That's to raise money for prom, so that should be exciting. And then after spring break, the school musical is coming up the weekend of April 8th through 10th, and that is, they're going to be performing Guys and Dolls. So other than that, spring sports are starting to get ready to compete after break, and I think everyone's just ready for spring break. That's about it.
You're not ready for spring break, are you?
Of course not.
Thank you very much, Alan.
Congrats to the student body on the dance program. Yeah, so $17,000.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Superintendent's report.
I just want to congratulate the entire community and school on our 4-star status at the high school. I know Alex had a part of that. We were one of 21 high schools that were recognized by the state, so it was pretty exciting. We are going to celebrate as an entire district on Friday, so cake for everyone. The high school students get to have cake. Now the elementaries and middle school not so much, but the staff will. But you guys get to have cake at the high school. So we're pretty excited to celebrate that. That's a huge accomplishment from across the board. Also tomorrow there will be another big announcement made, but it's embargoed until tomorrow morning. So I'm sworn to secrecy, knowing that I had a board meeting tonight, and I begged them, and they said absolutely not. So, but tomorrow's another big announcement for our entire district on some accolades. We've been working hard, and it's nice to get recognized and have that pay off. So that goes to the entire community and the school personnel. Alex, do we have an update on your national merit status?
Yes, well, I was a finalist. I mean, I was named a finalist, and then just like 2 days ago in the mail, I got a scholarship from Bridgestone for, it's like a corporate national merit scholarship.
Very good. Congratulations. I know it's a big deal. The last meeting we had your little certificate, but we missed you for the basketball game, which is fine. So I wanted to bring that up tonight because that's a huge accomplishment for you. So I congratulate you on that.
Thank you.
That's it.
Closing comments, Mr. Lavelle.
I want to commend Mrs. Whitman and their staff too, the whole corporation, especially that woman sitting right there, our superintendent. It's got to start from the top. It's got to be in conjunction with the board and our vision. This is a team effort. We're doing great things as this school, and we will continue to do so. Thank you.
Mrs. Alexander.
I want to congratulate everyone in the school corporation too. Mr. Lavelle says it starts at the top, but you also, I agree with that wholeheartedly, but you also start kindergarten too.
Yeah.
And I think both elementaries and middle school, with our high school courses now feeding into the high school, I just think everyone here should be very proud and commended, from Mrs. Whitman all the way down to the little kindergarten kid. You know, it's just a real really big accomplishment. And I want to congratulate Alex on the national merit. That's just fantastic and wonderful. And all the dancers I saw Saturday night, I came in about 9:30 and they were strong. I couldn't believe it. I thought they would just be kind of hanging around, just leaning on stuff. They were dancing. It was a great thing. So it's wonderful. That's all.
Mr. Simpson.
So Mark, let's start.
Clean up for Mark.
Okay. I too would congratulate the Kelly and her staff, and as Jennifer indicated, it is a board corporation-wide award. The kids have got to be prepared before they get into high school. The curricular alignment that has to take place and to make sure that the kids are preparing for the type of curriculum, the rigor that's going to take place at the high school is a big deal. How many schools altogether? Was it 48?
There were 21 high schools.
10 that were selected?
Yes.
Out of 300 and...
Well, 250, maybe public.
Schools.
That doesn't include all your private courses.
So basically, easily the upper 10th percentile, and that's just a huge accomplishment. So congratulations to her and the staff and the entire board for that. I guess the last thing I'd say to just like to respond a little bit to Mr. Blanch's comments with regards to our school turnover and the signage issue. And I'm not interested in getting a public debate on it, but everybody's entitled to their opinion. Doesn't necessarily mean it's right. As far as teacher turnover that we've had at the corporation over 5 or 6 years that I've been on the board, I haven't noticed a gigantic, high amount of teacher turnover any more so than since I've been on the board. Have we lost some really good teachers to retirement? Absolutely. And trust me, we've lost some really good teachers at YCS. I wish were still with us, and frankly, they reached retirement age and we're ready to shut down. I don't know. I mean, the school corporation is what it is. It's like a relatively good-sized company. We're going to have a fair amount of attrition if we have new teachers come in. Sometimes they get opportunities. Sometimes there are scenarios where we want to bring somebody else in. It's just like any other business. So I don't think we have a high amount of teacher turnover. Regarding the sign issue, I don't know that it's a bad idea. It may be a good idea. I know Mr. Blatch has brought it up before. I will tell you this. I don't have anybody that comes up to me and asks me, what's going on at the school? I don't know what's going on. I have people that are interested in what's going on in our buildings, whether they're extracurricular activities, whether they're sporting activities, whether they're academic activities. I think we're pretty transparent enough. I think people that want to know what's going on at the school know what's going on at the school. There's nothing. Again, I haven't heard anybody that says, gee whiz, I don't know what the school is, I don't know if the schools are named, I have no idea what's going on with the schools. The people who are interested in what's going on, I think will know what's going on. We do a lot of communication either on the website, by email, through the Yorktown Press, and I got your print from the Yorktown Press every week, and there's articles and all kinds of information on what's going on in schools. So I don't know that it's a bad idea, maybe a good idea, but I think to say that people don't know what's going on in the schools is a bad idea. So that's it.
All right, Mr. Clevenger.
It's a good thing you went before me because you had a lot of nice things. I will say one thing about the banner and the signage. I was on the Vision and Planning Committee, and that was an item that was on there. And I can't remember exactly who it was, but we had somebody in our community that was strongly opposed to the proposals that we made in the Vision and Planning Committee. I want to congratulate one other piece. Last week, March 7th or 11th, I think it was the first week since Martin Luther King Day that we had a full, uninterrupted week of school.
You should have said that.
Yeah, thanks, Mr. Clevenger. I'll probably tomorrow morning. It's fall
We got just 2 more days for spring break, right?
Yeah.
We don't have room there. We don't have room there. We got 1 day, maybe?
None.
Before graduation?
None.
I hope Alex, you got your graduation maybe in July. And I can't really add anything about the 4-star school. I just, everybody said what my comments on that, so congratulations to everybody.
Alex actually graduated last semester. He just
Oh, well, yeah, because of the extracurricular activities.
Yeah, exactly.
He probably does have, he has half his college already done.
Well, by the time he takes the AP test, to get this Okay. Again, the 4-star school award, and congratulations. I'm not going to say any more about that because I think we've pretty well gone through everything. Record number of YMS students qualified for the state music contest. We had 11, so that was quite a few. Matter of fact, we even had one 6th grader, so that's very great for them. Also, regional champions. Who's your math club champs? Your regional champions. for the East Central Indiana. So Mrs. Brown, her Block 1 class, did an excellent job out there. YHS High School, there's so many here, I can't, there's probably 100 names on this thing. But district vocal competition, state vocal competition, state piano competition, state instrumentals, state ensembles. I mean, the names go on and on and on. So the music department is really getting accolades. I mean, there's a list of all the names on there. And finally, the last one I have is, you know, our young scientists are doing well in the regional competition. We had a couple placed there, so that's very good. And that's the second level. The first level was here, and then they moved on to the regional, and they did very well there. And finally, we're not supposed to say anything about tomorrow, but we're going to be only one of 9 high schools in the state of Indiana that gets this award. So it'll be announced tomorrow. So
You made me nervous for a minute. I'm like,
Seems like I didn't tell anybody we wouldn't say anything.
well, I can't say. Oh, well,
just right there.
so just 1 of 9 high schools in the state of Indiana got this award. So any other business for tonight? Okay, hearing none, we stand adjourned. Thank you.